Hello, hello. Welcome to the air signs. This is my cards never lie psychic tarot read for you, my loves. Sun, moon, and rising air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome in. This is your psychic tarot read. Just giving this space and you a nice Blue Mountain Sage smudge. I do want to remind you that this is a general reading. Okay, if you want a personalized session with me, all of the information is below. Please email me your date of birth, your time of birth, and your city and state or location of birth, and we will take it from there and get you on the wait list for, if you would like, a year ahead session. We're going to do some of those coming up. There's lots of new and different things that we're doing here. Remember, I am an intuitive evolutionary astrologer, meaning I'm a soul-based astrologer, and we look at the soul evolution in your chart as the basis for the chart reading to give you the direction that you need to assist you through some of these very challenging times, as it is the Libra solar eclipse week, and this is going to be based on that period, which is for the next 6 months. So from now to the next 6 months, the channelings that are going to come through for you could play out at any time between now and the next 6 months. I do want to remind you, I have an amazing $400 value gift package with our amazing Sandra Isis of Tribe Rainbow Fire. She's an alchemist starseed. She's a psychic. She's amazing. She does so many different things, and she's our sponsor. And you've got a really nice package here. I just want to show you really fast all the stuff. Okay, so like I've got it pulled up here. Let me make sure it's not zoomed in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this here, all of these items here, these are all alchemy oils. This is Flaming Blue Amour of God, the Crystal Lotus Heart, and then you've got the Rainbow Dragon's Blood, Roller Medicines. All of these medicines she hand alchemizes, and she blends with the highest of grade oils and just all kinds of different herbs. Right here, this is the Golden Dragon. I love all of her amazing stuff. She made these beautiful bracelets. You know, look at this. See, I think this is one she just threw in, but no, she made it. She's got it written right there what all it is, all the different ones. And then I've thrown in the Fantastic Creatures Tarot. She has a bundle of all kinds of different beautiful crystals here. And I threw in these wonderful, look at that, look at, it's Ouija board socks. Oh my God, so perfect. And then I also threw in my very high grade Lumerian light. And this is like got lemongrass and sage in it. So it's like a smudge and an inflammation fighter. And there's a Lumerian crystal in the center, and then I added some sparkles in there, of course. And then this is one that I've been using, her Lumerian. I'll just pull it up right here. I can't remember the exact name of it. I'm sorry. She just sent so much stuff. It's so amazing, right? So the Lumerian Crystal Mind, this is a pure frequency oil, which means only oil, light toned vibration, and frequency are the ingredients used. This right here, I've used it for now a little over a week as the only oil that I've been using. And I will tell you, it's very potent, but it's light and fresh. And it's like, it makes me feel like a lily, you know, or like a lotus opening up. And it really does open and expand me. I've been using it before my bath and afterwards in my daily. And I really love these wonderful oils that she makes. And so much, she's very psychic. She's very intuitive. So everything that she does, she puts all of her love, all her light, all her higher galactic wisdom into it. She also has another one I just want to show you real quick. The Great Pumpkin Spirit. And you can just see all of the wonderful alfalfa root, deer's tongue, cinnamon and honey, calamus root, marshmallow root, flower of everlasting light, mind, body, spirit, 3 worlds, 3 cauldrons, attract and glamour, self-worth, abundance, giving is receiving, reap what you sow. It's the pumpkin seed coconut almond oil. and it smells delightful. It's so good. You want some of that. She's got it. Go and check out her links. They're all below. She's on all the social medias, and they're all there below. And we want to say thank you, Sandra, for making this amazing, wonderful gifts set for us. We love you, love you, love you. Let me set this over here so it's out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and step into welcome to Opt Out October. Remember, if something is becoming too much for you, if something is just like, I can't do it anymore, I just got to get out of here, just opt out, you know. And that goes for social media, because social media is going to be really intense things that we'll be seeing. We're already seeing stuff showing up in the world. Doesn't mean bury your head in the sand, but I've never in my life said just opt out. Never. But like, this was the guidance that was given over and over and over for this month. There's a lot of extreme energy, a lot of edge energy, but it could be a very exciting time for you. You know, it could be a time of you're really opening up to your gifts. You're really seeing more of what's real. You know, these things that are happening in our lives that are, you know, the dissolves, the big reset that's happening, you know, it's happening for higher reason. Trust in that. I do see some of you are here in the chat. Now remember, if you're on if you're on Facebook, please come over to Chanda Sparkles Astrology on YouTube and join everybody in the chat. Most people are on the YouTube, so we appreciate you being here. That's right, Deborah is here. All right, cool. Troy and Deborah are both in the house. That's awesome. William is here. Come on over to Chanda Sparkles Astrology YouTube. Everybody's over there in the chat. Let's see here. Amy Ann says, I have a Libra Sun, Aquarius Moon, a Gemini Rising. Trying to make decisions is a nightmare, especially right now. Yeah, I can imagine. See, and that's the thing is, you are learning to become more so for yourself than for others, because it's such a great, like, supersonic to the release for Libra is intense. And that same energy trines in a harmonious way, like the energy just flows in to Gemini and Aquarius. And this is why I chose tonight to start with you, air signs, because you guys are the ones that are getting pretty affected here, other than, of course, Aries and the cardinal signs. But everybody's pretty much getting affected somewhere. I will say this is a lot of energy, but it can be very exciting. It really, really can. Or it could be very challenging, you know, especially if you're watching and watch out where you plug in your energy. Be very mindful of where you're plugging your energy into, okay? Really appreciate you all being here. Hey, Robin's back. Awesome. Echo Light. Hi, sister. So glad you're here. Okay, well, let's get going and let's see what the guides have to say to you guys tonight. Ooh, this is going to be good. I have a feeling we're going to have some powerful sessions and see who comes through for you guys. All of these readings are designed specifically for you. You get your own tarot read. And in fact, tonight I am utilizing a very old deck. Like super old. Look at that. Like it's like frayed. It's a very old deck. Only for the air signs. Only for the air signs. Okay? It's only for you guys. Only for the air signs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear the space with the solar frequency. Solar plexus energy, giving you the power from within. Eno shete mokana hai. Eno sheshe mokahin ishitu nakin. O shete mokai. Onna shete mokenehe. Onna shete mo nakai shete. Onna shakai. Yendaku shete moe. The ribbons, You're going to see ribbons. Okay, so that's what they're showing us is ribbons. There's going to be ribbons. They may show up as literal ribbons. It may be ribbons of frequency. It may be ribbons of sound. It could be ribbons in your food. There's going to be some kind of ribbon activation happening with the air signs. It's like flowing. It's like flowing ribbons. Maybe you're creating some kind of ribbon craft or something like that, but we're seeing lots of ribbons, which could be also like ripples. But the ribbon continuously flows, right? The ripple has to be ignited and then it comes out, out, which is neither one nor bad. But we're seeing it like a ribbon of light. Ooh, and we saw looked like a little something flying through the air. We'll see. Let's see what's going on here. All your cards have been shuffled, cleansed, and smudged. Set in the sun and set in the four-sided Russian pyramid over here. Do know that if you feel the heart frequency, like if you feel like you get a chill or you get a knowing or whatever, the message is for you. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Just leave it. It's for something else, or it could possibly be for a future moment in linear time, remembering that we honor that all time is right now. All time. All aspects of self. All power, every entity that you've ever been and ever will be is all happening in this very moment. So just be here with us, okay? All of these transmissions are light-coded just for you, through our highest guidance to yours. All right. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I will also say these are the only decks tonight that I will be taking reversals, because this is such an old deck that these reversals must come out. So just know that. The Seven of Pentacles. You have been a very patient girl and boy, haven't you? You've been waiting. You've been working. You've been plugging into the right things to build something for yourself here. And boy, you got the wish card. So that goes here. And then we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. Wow. I'm going to zoom this in just a little tad, just to make sure that you get to see the cards as close as possible. There we go. That should work right there. Well, this is wish fulfillment. Cups are water. This is earth energy. So you have another Four of Cups that's in reverse here. If you see this guy in the upright, so just have a little look-see here. See him in the upright there? It's like he doesn't really want to take the offer. You know, like he doesn't really want the big grand offer from the universe. He's actually kind of hungover from the party before. He's actually kind of drained. He's kind of been laid out and all of this stuff. And he's even got a squirrel up there that may want it. And he's kind of like, give it to the squirrel. I don't want it. He's bored. He's disinterested in something. But when you get it in the reverse, it means you're taking the offer, which is a good thing. So you've been waiting on something to pay out. It could be something tangible, like your work, something you've been building, something you've been doing. And it has to do with having fulfillment emotionally and an intuitive guidance. You know, this is having the whole family around you. You know, this is having the love, the life, you know, complete fulfillment in your space. So I'm loving to see this. Coming from outside of you, have the Devil. Major life event, major arcana, the Devil. Something outside of you has been causing some problems. And then you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Cups. So all you're really wanting here in this challenge position is complete fulfillment in your life, right? And we all do. We all do. I feel like you have taken an offer to go in another direction, but somebody from outside of you, and I do feel that this is another person, there's somebody outside of you that's either caught up in their own addictions, they're caught up in their shadow, They're caught up in their own traumas, and that's becoming a bit of a problem for you to get there. This is why this is in the challenge position. This is challenging, you know, this, you want this. This is where you're going. This is where you're heading. But this other devil card is stopping the rainbow. You know, it's community and unity. It's having everything. The house, the yard, the family, the dogs, the animals, the bees are buzzing around. You know what I'm saying? It's like that bliss feeling. But there was an offer that came in that you took. And I feel like because of this offer, that this individual outside of you could be a Capricorn energy. This is Capricorn. Don't get biblical with these cards, and don't ever look at race or gender or anything like that. This is all energy, all right? I don't feel like they quite understand how horribly this has been affecting you. That like you've told them about this, and you've said, I've got, you know, this has got to change. We've got to work on this. You're working. We're in a Libra solar eclipse. This is about relationships and balance and codependency, really, you know. And I feel like this individual's kind of been a little codependent upon you. It could be vice versa, and you could be the one with the addictions. For some of you, for 20% of you, it could be you, you know. But I really feel somebody outside of you has been causing some havoc. And it's like you've really been determined. You've been like going forward on your mission, right? In the highest of light, you've been doing this. But it just keeps on coming back. And this person keeps on causing problems, keeps on causing havoc. It's like a never-ending battle that you're dealing with. They are very insecure and they're immature. Okay, so here you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is a very slow messenger. It's a slow, and they're kind of full of themselves, you know. But in reverse, they're out of control. They're out of control. Super childish bullshit behavior, quite honestly, is what I'm feeling. I'm kind of feeling a little fucking pissed right now. I'm feeling really aggravated. Like, this has to stop. You know, like, I cannot do this anymore kind of stuff. And the reason I feel that way strongly is because you have the Eight of Cups. This is walking away, turning your back. I'm not going to get my heart's desires. I'm not going to get the wish fulfillment. I'm not going to get all of that. I've been challenged. I've been trying to get it. I've been trying. Hell, I even took the offer that I didn't want to take in the first place. So I'm leaving. You're gone. You got to go somewhere else. Got to do something else. Got to go a different direction because there's nothing else to do. Everything's being revealed. And there it is. The moon in reverse is reveal. Okay? Why? Because the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's over. It's over. So look here. If the moon is in the upright, this card is saying, you know, you're walking into the unknown. It is higher consciousness wisdom. It's directly connecting to the divine. It's being able to walk in two worlds, emotionally stable within your 3D and higher dimensional reality. But when it goes into reverse, everything is shown. Nothing is unknown at that point. And the Ten of Swords is dead on the ground, done. And when it's in reverse, you're really done. You're really done. All right. So air signs, whatever this is for you and whoever this is for, the answer is yes. If you're asking, should I go? Should I change? Should I get away from this? Should I risk everything and leave? The answer is yes. And, you know, I'm just going to put that there because I feel like it's needed for the energy. This is a rose Lumerian, okay? And I'm just going to, it's a rose seed Lumerian. I'm just going to ignite some of that healing love from our ancestors into this situation. You know, whoever's leaving is supposed to leave. We feel that very strongly. We're getting a lot of tingles. If you're new here, I get night side or shadow side, no answers, tingles, tones here, and then I get light side, tingles, tones here for yeses and galactic higher beings or whatever. Okay, so we'll just see. I just don't feel, I really don't feel like this situation is going to, like, if you keep on keeping on, being patient, growing your, like, she's growing those pinnacles, waiting for the fruits of her labor to fall off the tree. You're going to have to leave before they fall off the tree. Because if you do, if you stick around, you're going to continue to get sucked in to these whirlwinds of this shadow that this other person has got to work through on their own. You cannot do it for them. You cannot. In fact, we're going to put that tiger's eye moon right there on top of them because they need it. They need a ground. They need to get real with themselves. Okay, so we're also going to pull from the Keepers of the Light, and we'll just see, what do the Keepers of the Light, who wants to come forward for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Who wants to come through? Ooh, there it is. All right. The Shekinah, Sacred Self. You couldn't have chosen a better card. Unleash the spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Okay? The self. This is about you, the self. Okay? You cannot continue to go down this path with this other individual and still be able to truly release all of your gifts, because all of their stuff is at a different frequency than you. Release. Think of that dove too. And look, there's the Merkaba. Use your Merkaba vehicle to travel. Use your Merkaba, we don't have to just sit down and meditate to use the Merkaba. You can use the Merkaba just walking around wherever you're at. You just place it around yourself, using your third eye. Use your inner vision, your inner knowing. All right. We also are going to pull from Kyle Gray's Angels and the Ancestors. Who in the Angels and the Ancestors? What do we got for the air signs? Okay, these are kind of flipping weird. I'm not going to take that one if it comes back out. Okay, let's go. Come on. There it is. I'm also feeling like fuzzy in my eyes. And sometimes when my eyes start to feel like that, it's kind of like you're not seeing this stuff really clearly. And this is why we're being extremely direct with you. Lord, take charge with authority. Okay, there you go. Take charge with authority. Take charge with authority. We're going to put that right there on you walking away. Take charge with authority, air signs. You are a great teacher. Learn from your spiritual experiences. Expand. And look at these two guys. They're very similar creatures, Yes, you're a great teacher. Yes, you've assisted him. Yes, you've got her on her way. He, she, whatever it is. But you have to stop and do for you now. This has to, whatever's going on with them, you got to be the light. Look at that. The White Witch. Be the light. 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 And finally, we're pulling from the Angels and the Ancestors. What do the Angels and the Ancestors have to say for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Angels. Angels. These aren't the angels. These are the romance angels. These are the romance angels. Romance angels. Okay, I got it. Shit. These are the romance angels. There's a very weird dude here. Okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Past life relationship. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious factors in your upbringing, or basically y'all have different beliefs. This is what this is. Yes, you were soulmates. And this could be for your love partner. Now remember, these romance cards, sometimes if you're not in a romance, it's about your best friend or your coworker or your family member or whatever. You got to kind of like read through the lines here. This could be the one. You're the one. The one. It's only you here. We are you, speaking to you, you see. And in past lives, parallel timelines, you've known each other before. You're working out karma. You have to follow your own beliefs, you know, and then step into getting to know each other later. Later on, once you both have revealed to yourself, it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, this bond will grow. And it may just be the bond that you're growing within yourself, you know, and there's a lot of, if you're experiencing religious dogma, I hear you. Been there, done that, still doing that right now. Totally get that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is we have the runes. Okay, we've got the runes. But first, I've decided I'm going to give you some Feng Shui. So what I'm doing is I have all these Feng Shui books back there. I was raised, my stepmother is a Feng Shui, and she sent me all her stuff. And I've kind of always known it and learned it, you know, how to put what where in my house. But I thought it'd be fun to just kind of look and see what's meant for you. Interesting. So you got fire, the triangle, earth, the square, metal, the circle, water, the wavy lines, Remember, I was saying the ribbon? Wow. The rectangle is wood. This is representation of each element to be present if balance is achieved. So you have to pay attention not only to the elements, but you pay attention to their corresponding the corresponding shapes that go with them and how your house is laid out and where you're placing things, right? The 5 elements in constructive cycle. So there they are right there. And it shows you how it feeds. And look, there's the pinnacle. And if you were here earlier on the astrology, we had astrology night where I showed you the zodiac and I showed you about the goddess Estrella being aligned with Mercury and this eclipse that's in Libra. The Chandra symbol meaning for this degree point of this eclipse was tea leaves in a pinnacle. Tea leaves laid out in a pinnacle. And this pinnacle has been coming through. And so this is just some extra expansion for you to take with you. I hope you've taken a screenshot with it by now. If not, you can back it up. All right. And finally, Yenno shate mokanai. Ishishikmuti shitarakun nakai. Unnai nashite mokai. Calling on the Norse god Odin. Calling on the Norse goddess warrior Freya. Yenno shate mokagai nakai. Henaki tujushemu taderudakai shi. So, you have, pull this up here. First one is Iwas. Okay, you see that there? Iwas meaning the horse, progression, teamwork, and change. The horse, progression, teamwork, and change. The next one is Othala, meaning your inheritance, traditions, cultures, family, your values, things that you pass on, the knowledge and the wisdom. So something is moving towards that, you see, because you're moving away from the addictions and the shadows and the bondage and this feeling trapped stuff, right? Algiz, meaning elk, Boy, the elk medicine is powerful. Protection, defense, shield, guardian. You're always protected. Call upon the elk medicine. That will definitely help you with this transition. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I love you all so very much. I will see you again next week. Don't forget, we have amazing contests coming up. I'm telling you, you want to win this. You want to win this. Win a $400 like Libra season package. $400 worth of stuff. And it's free to somebody. All you got to do is comment on this replay video, like, and subscribe. Okay? Share out the video. If I see you share this out on Facebook, I will give you an additional entry. So cool, huh? All right. I love you all. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. And happy solar eclipse reset.